Hi everybody, it's Heather with Heather's Heart, and this is my third time at trying to do this video, so pray for me because it's hard to say the same things over and over again, but I'm gonna try. So here's my printables from Sugar Pie Mercantile. I've been following Ruth Ann Winans' blog, Sugar Pie Farmhouse, for about 10 years now, and she is just nothing but sweetness and retro vintage and Jesus and everything good, everything that reminds you of Americana and home and coziness and love, all the good things. And she just came out with some printables and making her own monthly journals. And I use Planner Perfect, but I bought some of her printables because I had a blank journal. I want to try using it. Go follow her on Instagram and go look in her stories. Look at Planner. I think it's Planner number 1, number 2, and number 3, where she talks about these and how she uses them and plans her day and whatnot. But these are some of the printables that I bought the other day and downloaded. I printed these out on 32-pound paper. I don't know if you can see in the light. This is really solid paper when you hold it up against the light. And so I've got some of these that I'm going to use. And what's great about the digital files when you buy from her shop is that once you have those files, those are yours. So you can print out as many files as you would like. And that's great. So she has these, which you can use anytime. She also has some really cute red and blue ones for 4th of July. I haven't bought those yet, but I will. I don't think she has the July cover up in her shop yet, but I'm going to check that. So in any case, she shows how she puts the cover on, and I do mine a little bit different because the journal that I use is from Planner Perfect. It's a wide, which is exactly 8 inches by 5 inches from the seam. So technically it's more like not just under 5, I think, when you measure it when it's folded. But anyway, so I had to trim mine just a little bit to get it to fit my journal. She uses really cute moleskin brown paper craft journals. I'm going to be getting in addition to my regular subscription box from Planner Perfect, I'm also going to be ordering some blank brown paper craft journals in the A5 size as well every once in a while. Those are 8 1/4 inch by 5.5 inches, so just a little bit bigger. It'll take this easier. But in any case, so I'm going to do my best to show you how she glues these on. She uses a tape runner, a removable tape runner, which I don't have. I do plan on ordering, but I'm going to use my old school Elmer's Craft Bond extra strength glue stick. This is awesome. You can get this in any grocery store. You don't need anything super fancy, but if you see a page that you like and they offer links to their Amazon shop for products they recommend, shop through those links, shop through her link, and that's a way to support her because she does a lot and doesn't ask for a lot in return for all that she gives to us, and she's given me a lot of joy. So this is how I can pay her back and buy some printables. So I wanted to try this. I have my Planner Perfect book for June, but now I've got this for June, so I'm going to do both for a while and see which one I like better and how I can incorporate both, because this is just too stinking cute. Oh, and then do you see my little, I don't know if you can see it, I don't want to tip it and then risk tipping my coffee over, but it's a pink mug that I think goes well with all my stuff. So anyway, so I'm going to do my best to do how she did it. And she did the glue on the back first. So after I cut off the excess, I kind of folded it in the center and then folded the excess on the back end like this so it could help me center this more easily on the back cover. So what I'm going to do is, did she glue the page or the journal? I think she did it on the journal. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to run some glue here. And you don't need a lot because it'll actually stick pretty good. But, and then if it comes off later, you can always add more or, do a tape runner or whatever. I use this craft glue stick on my sermon notes journal. So a prayer journal from Planner Perfect that had a design that I wanted to cover up with paper. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to stick it down along the line here. Okay. And rub, rub, rub. So as you can see, there's a little bit of excess, but that's okay because you can trim that off later. But I'm going to do this to help it stick a little. So it's really neat because she, in her tutorials, I wish they were on YouTube. So Ruthann, if you're listening to this, put those videos on your YouTube channel because that's so perfect. And we get more people, hopefully buying your beautiful printables. But anyway, so I glued this to the back cover, and then kind of gently crease. It's probably not exact. Uh-oh, not totally exact, but that's okay. And then I gently fold it over, crease just a little bit. You don't really have to because it's going to crease on its own when you use a book anyway. But then I'm going to go ahead and do that again on here. I'm going to put some glue along the edges. I wouldn't do it here because you're going to need that gap when you bend your journal. But I'll just do a couple cross hatch things with the glue. And then I'm going to do that. And I'll use my scissors to swipe, 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 swipe. So I'm just going to do my best to see what I can do in about 15 minutes. And then I'll just do another video and post it again later. So that's the inside page, cover page. So now what I'm going to do, let's see here. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That'll help me cut it, but I can actually use the edge of the journal as a guide. And honestly, I could probably just even fold it, but I'm not going to do that. Or will I? Nah, I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do now is this dries pretty fast. And then, like I said, if you feel like you need to add some more glue, you can. A tape runner, again, is ideal, a removable tape runner, like she said, because if you put something on and you do it crooked, you can just pick it up, move it, reposition it, and you're good to go. So that's pretty darn close. I don't need it exact. And that's okay, because I like it when it's rustic with a little imperfections. There's this Japanese term. It's not wasabi, because wasabi is the spice, but it's really similar. I think it's called wasi-basi or something like that. And it's I don't know the exact translation, but it's really about beauty and the imperfection. And this is certainly imperfect, and that's okay. I like rustic. I like it with a little bit of imperfection. And I'll go around the corner. So look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think what I can do here is I don't know if you can kind of see. I'm going to use a marker there. But so that's in the front cover, and look how cute is that? The little mom with the baby. And Ruthann owns all the original photos. I don't know where she finds them. But you can find stuff like this in, all kinds of thrift shops and things. You can find your own photos, but how sweet is that? And I just wonder about the mom and the baby in that photo, if that baby is probably still alive. So here's my inside cover. And as you can see, you got a little bit of give here, and that's totally fine. That's what you want, because you don't want it too tight. So then on the inside page, this was the inside welcome page. And this is also a single sheet, but she recommended cutting it in half and gluing it in and then trimming off the excess, because it's easier to get it in there than if you just try to glue a whole entire 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this page and glue the inside cover. Now, one thing I would recommend that I don't have on me right now is whenever you're doing glue on something like this and you don't want to get it everywhere, you can use, I always use a plastic scrapbooking sheet protector, like one of those big ones, a 12 by 12, because it gives you enough space to keep your thing protected, or your journal protected, and the pages underneath protected, but you're not covering up everything. So I'm going to go ahead and I trimmed off my page a little bit. You want to leave just a little bit of room, just a hint of the white on the inside, because it's gonna you're not gonna see it once you get those pages glued down. Oh no, did I want to do that? It's okay. I should have, you know what? Let me redo this. I realize I want that a little bit more in the center. So I'm gonna reapply some glue. This stuff's pretty strong hold for being grocery store craft glue. It's pretty amazing. So let me try this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like that because I want it more in the center. She kind of looks like Doris Day. And then I'm gonna use my scissors to help strengthen that bond between the paper and the glue. And I'm gonna do this and just trim off. Do I wanna do that? Yeah. I'm gonna trim off a little bit of the excess. I think next time I'm gonna trim off a little bit more beforehand, but I can trim off a tiny bit because it's not glued to the paper. And if you have longer scissors, I think I'm doing this the wrong way, but I don't know if there's a right way, but it's working. And remember, it's mine and I'm having fun with it. I'm on a roll today because normally I've been really slack with the videos, but Ruthie's got my creative juices going again. So if I need to, I can go back and add a little bit of glue in there. And then here's the excess. Here, see, I trimmed it so it's perfect on, pretty much perfect on the top and the bottom. But I've got a little bit of excess here, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim that. And I can't wait to get my A5 journals because those are gonna fit these so much better. And that's okay though. Look how cute that is. So let me go ahead and do this page, and I think, yeah, that's what she, yeah, see how, look how nice that is, because if you did the whole sheet of paper, you wouldn't have such a sharp edge, a nice clean sharp edge. So now I'm going to take my glue again and lay down just a basic layer along the edges, do an X in the center, and then maybe 3 stripes down the middle. Let me put that on so it doesn't dry out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, glue that in like that. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have left some of that excess on there because it's showing just a tad, but that's okay. So I'm gonna use my scissors and rub, 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 rub. All right, and then look how cute. Oh my goodness, I am loving this already. Okay, so what's great is I can just trim off the excess like that. And I probably have a little bit of the excess of that pattern I could use to fill in the gaps, but I'm not gonna do that. I think if I do, that'd be really hard. So there you go. There is, let me see. I put down a little more. I'm gonna fold that over. Oops. It would help if you take the cap off. I remember one time when well, a couple stories. Like one time I couldn't remember why the car wouldn't start, and my dad was like, well, did you put the key in the ignition? And I'm like, no. So, you know, you gotta think about the obvious things. So there you go. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Ruth Ann Winans, Sugar Pie Farmhouse blog. This lady is amazing. Look at that. So I turned a plain journal into an experience of summer and Americana and all the good things. So that's that for now. Sugar Pie Farmhouse, go check out her blog and her all her good stuff. In my next video, I will cut some of the washi and maybe start doing some pages. I have to find a calendar printable that I can put in here. So if you know where I can find a free one, let me know, because I need a month at a glance, and then I'm going to figure out maybe some goal pages, because I want to keep that going like I have in my Planner Perfect journal. And then I'm going to use 2 pages to a day, and then a half a page for Saturday and a half a page for Sunday. So that's it for now. Love and hugs from the ocean shores of California. This is too stinking cute. All right, love ya. Bye.